In 90 Day Fiancé, Rick and Trish's relationship is falling apart fast. Why? Because cheating allegations are now part of their story. Fans believe Rick may have crossed the line, and Trish is clearly not okay with it. But that's not the only problem. The two are also fighting about their future, especially when it comes to having a baby. Trish wants clarity, Rick seems unsure, and now, trust is breaking. Fast. Every conversation between them feels tense, emotional, and unpredictable. So what do you think? Did Rick really cheat, or is this all a misunderstanding? Comment below. What happens when trust is broken, before a relationship even has a chance to grow? Because in 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, not every love story survives the truth. Some couples struggle with distance, others face cultural differences. But Rick and Trish, they're dealing with something far more dangerous. Cheating allegations, emotional conflict, and a future that neither of them seems to agree on. So the big question is, did Rick really cheat? Or is this relationship falling apart because of misunderstandings? Let's break it all down. Like many couples in 90 Day Fiancé, Rick and Trish's journey began online. A simple connection quickly turned into something deeper. They talked constantly, shared personal stories, and built what seemed like a strong, emotional bond. For Trish, this relationship felt real. For Rick, it looked like an exciting new chapter. But as fans have learned over the years, online love doesn't always survive real-life pressure. At first, everything seemed fine, but as the episodes progressed, small cracks began to appear. Conversations became tense, certain questions didn't have clear answers, and moments that should have felt romantic started feeling uncomfortable. Then came the turning point. Rumors, whispers, and finally, cheating allegations. This is where everything changed. Some fans believe Rick may have been involved with someone else while still committed to Trish. Nothing has been fully confirmed, but the suspicion alone has been enough to shake the entire relationship. Because in any relationship, trust is everything. And once that trust is questioned, everything else starts falling apart. For Trish, the idea that Rick might have cheated is devastating. For Rick, the accusations create pressure and tension. And for viewers, it creates drama that's impossible to ignore. Trish's reaction to the situation has been one of the most emotional parts of the storyline. She doesn't just want answers, she wants honesty, clarity, reassurance. But instead of clear communication, she's getting uncertainty. And that's what makes the situation even harder. Because sometimes, not knowing the truth is worse than the truth itself. Rick's behavior has left many fans confused. At times, he seems calm. At other moments, he appears defensive. He doesn't always give direct answers. And that only adds to the suspicion. Is he hiding something, or is he simply overwhelmed by the accusations? It's difficult to say. But one thing is clear. His responses are not giving Trish the reassurance she needs. As if cheating rumors weren't enough, there's another major issue in their relationship: the future. More specifically, having a baby. Trish seems to want clarity about where the relationship is going. She's thinking long-term, family, stability. But Rick? He doesn't seem to be on the same page. And that difference creates even more tension. Because when two people want completely different things, the relationship becomes unstable. This is where everything connects. Because the cheating allegations and the baby conversation are not separate issues. They're linked. If Trish can't trust Rick, how can she plan a future with him? And if Rick isn't ready for that future, why stay in the relationship? These are the questions fans are now asking. And so far, there are no clear answers. Viewers have pointed out several warning signs: avoiding direct answers, emotional distance, conflicting statements, lack of clear commitment. Individually, these might not seem like major problems, but together, they paint a concerning picture. And fans of 90 Day Fiancé know exactly what that usually leads to. If there's one thing we've learned from past seasons, it's that relationships built on uncertainty rarely last. There have been couples who overcame trust issues, but there have also been many who didn't. And often, the outcome depends on one thing: honesty. If Rick is honest, there's still a chance. If he's not, this relationship might not survive. As the season continues, there are a few possible outcomes. Rick clears the accusations and rebuilds trust. The truth comes out, and it changes everything. The relationship ends due to unresolved conflict. Right now, all three possibilities are still on the table. There's a reason why Rick and Trish's storyline is getting attention. It's real, it's emotional, and it's relatable. Trust issues, future disagreements, fear of being hurt. These are things many people understand, and that's what makes this story so powerful. At the end of the day, only one question matters. Can a relationship survive without trust? Because for Rick and Trish, that's exactly what's being tested. So what do you think? Did Rick really cheat? Or is this relationship falling apart because of misunderstanding and pressure? Let us know in the comments. And for more drama, breakdowns, and shocking moments from 90 Day Fiancé, don't forget to subscribe, because this story is far from over.